paper into fourths or thirds, sorry. Apparently I can't do partitioning shapes. The district will be coming to observe us, so then the student gets up and starts walking around the room. I had to get a flu shot today. It is Monday, and today's gonna be like a really weird day anyways, because I have their quarterly assessments today. We did our lesson plans. I just haven't I haven't put them in my book for the book that we're doing, but this is the book we're gonna be doing this week because we're getting ready to start learning about spiders. I need to go online really quick and get that. And I have to do our newsletter. I have to do the newsletter too in a minute, so. And I have duty this morning, so that's even worse. I am gonna be sending home parent-teacher conference forms because those are next Friday. And the great thing is, and you guys are gonna be so tired of hearing about comps, but the 19th is the day my comps start. That's the day of parent-teacher conferences. So we get out at noon on that Friday, and my comps come out at noon on that Friday. So it'll be nice to be able to sit down and look them over when I get home. So this week's gonna be nouns. We've done writing stuff, you know what I mean? Like, we've talked about capital letters and all that stuff, and I've been really trying to stress that. And we just keep running out of time, and so nouns have not actually been taught, and so we're gonna get them done this week, and I actually think I'm gonna try to do it today, but I don't know yet. Because we had that test this morning. I'm trying to get as many done as I can this morning. Actually, I want to get all of one of them done. I think I'm going to do reading first. Get all those done, and then work on the other one. And today we also have our data meeting this morning, this afternoon. The students will be in specials during that time, so that cuts into part of our day too. But this is going to be our math, and they're going to do some more decomposing of numbers with number bonds. And then what I did was I folded these pieces of paper into fourths or thirds, sorry. Apparently I can't do partitioning shapes. And then they'll just cut them and we'll glue them. So what they'll do is they'll put them off to the side because we were gonna write number sentences to go along with our number bond. But it is Monday, so that means it is time for Coffee Talk Monday. Cue the intro. Today's Coffee Talk Monday, I want to talk about those negative Nancys. And sorry if your name is Nancy, negative Nellies, I don't know what you want to call them, but they are just that name that we give them. So sorry if your name is Nellie or Nancy. I didn't come up with the names. I don't know, I think no matter where you work at, you always have those people that are always negative. They always have some negative spin on things all the time. The way I handle them, I have a couple ways. The first one is I ignore it. So a lot of times if I hear them complaining, I will avoid the situation. I had one last week where this student had, I guess at home, had made this huge mask out of paper. And so when they walked in the door, a teacher said, "Wow, must have a lot of free time on your hands." Oh my gosh, did you see that? All that free time they have on their hands? And all I did was to turn and walk away. So I didn't engage in the situation, I just walked away. Which I'm like, I don't know why that's a big deal. Like, who cares? I ignore. And then I try to avoid. I avoid those people. Like, if I know that in the teacher's lounge there's gonna be a bunch of negative Nellies in there, I just avoid it. I just don't go in there, or I go in there and cook my food up really quick and I get out. So I eat lunch in my classroom, but I also eat with my other friends too, my other first grade teachers, so I'm not by myself. You know, sometimes I might just smile too, so I'm not rude when they're doing it, because I don't want to be the negative, like them coming at me. You know what I mean? Like, that does happen sometimes. You get those teacher bullies that are negative, and then all of a sudden they're up in your business and you're like, dude, back up. Yeah, so just ignore them, avoid them if you can. I mean, like, there's situations where we can't avoid those people, and I'm not saying avoid them to be rude, you know, just try to take yourself out of that situation, and then don't engage. Hopefully you like that tip. If you have any tips for people as they deal with negative Nancys or negative Nellies, comment them down below, because those negative people really can bring down a whole entire environment if it just festers and you just let it keep going if you're feeding into it. If you have any solutions, especially for those first year teachers that encounter these situations in the teacher's lounge or in the copy room or wherever, provide your tips down below. I'm getting ready to get out of here. It is 3:50. We ended up having a staff meeting because we have the district coming to do observations. It's what we call the district walkthrough. I think I talked about them last year, if you watched my videos from last year. So, but lucky me, they get to come observe my classroom tomorrow. So I'm trying to make sure that I have everything all spiffy and awesome. So I created these, like, I don't know, bead things, which there will be a video coming out about pretty soon. They're called addition rings. Found them on Instagram, but I did create a video for them, so they'll be coming out during my comps hiatus. They're super easy to make though. But I did make a recording sheet to go with them too, so I'm gonna be selling that on Teachers Page Teachers. So I think I'm gonna pull those out, and that's what we'll be doing when they come in to observe. But I was trying to get some stuff like hung up because I need to get our writing rubric put up. I'm like kind of nervous about it, but at the same time I'm like, whatever, like it is what it is. But it's funny because we're supposed to meet and go over our wows and wonders, and so all of us that got picked, we're all talking about it, and we're like, you mean the what in the hell was happening in your classroom at that moment? Instead of wonder, it's gonna be what in the hell? I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple things done, and then I'm out of here and heading home. So I love all this fall weather. It's so nice out here today. So I was just getting copies made for today. And what we're gonna be doing is using the rings that I have with the little slidey things, which I'll grab those in just a second. And they're going to be recording them on these. This is going to be a packet that will be inside my Teachers Pay Teachers store, but I just have not finished it yet. So, but it looks something like this. So you'll get the front, which is not done, obviously. You'll get these little rings, these little tags, and you can laminate them or whatever on cardstock. You can punch some holes in the top of them, and you can put them on the rings, so that way if you do like multiple sets and you want to have them all separate, so if you want 6, 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s all separate, and then these are the recording sheets. So I did recording sheets for 6, 7, 8, 9, and of course 10. I'm gonna try to work on them this weekend, get them finished and get them uploaded. And then I'll also have a little thing inside there to tell you how to make them, but I also do have a video coming out in about a week, I think. Today, we are doing some more of the number bonds, or number decomposing numbers, I think it's called. So this will be the whole group, and then this will be the small group, and they kind of go together, if you can kind of see that. Their interactive notebook today is going to be this one here, where they have to draw the fish. They glue the fish up into the fish tank. I printed off papers for the wrong spelling words this week, but that's okay. We're gonna be practicing ABC order, so I really don't care if it matches our spelling words. I mean, I wanted it to, but I totally messed up, just printed the wrong week. So I think the week that we do this one, which is in 2 weeks, I'll just switch it out and do the other one. And then they'll have for their interactive notebooks, they're gonna have long I words, that. And today is the observation for the district will be coming to observe us, so we'll see how that goes. I've had them come observe me, but I've never been part of the feedback sessions and all that stuff. So that's gonna be all new for me, so we'll see how that goes. But I got here early today, which is 7:20 now, but I did get here early so I can get some stuff set up, so that's what I'm gonna be working on. And so I will, debrief with you after I am debriefed. And I'll let you know how it went. So glad that's over with. So, dude, I don't know what the deal was. We went over all the directions. I showed them exactly what to do. We go into centers. They walk in like 2 minutes after center comes. Okay, the people from the district office come in. There was only 3 of them, so lucky enough our superintendent wasn't here. So, and it was like the kids didn't know what to do. They were just like walking around and blah, blah. And I'm over here trying to work with a group, and I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious right now? One student, I told them, okay, when you finish your interactive notebook, I want you to write your numbers from 1 to 150. And like sitting there, and I look over, and he's just sitting at his desk. So I'm like, what are you doing right now? So then the student gets up and starts walking around the room, talking to people. What are you supposed to be doing? I'm done. No, you're not. So I walk over there quietly. You better find something to do. Then he's like, well, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. You're supposed to be writing your numbers. Oh, so he does that. I'm like, whatever. So, but yes, they were just like, it was like craziness. Like they didn't know what to do at all. It was the weirdest thing. Then they leave the room. Oh, then they were loud. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my gosh, seriously, no. The people leave the room. Class is quiet and they're just all working. So I say, why couldn't you guys do this a little bit ago when they were in here? It's like, whatever. But the funny thing is, so we were practicing our work on writing because we started it today. So I was telling my kids, like I was teaching them that when you do not know how to spell a word, you can underline it. So this is on the board. If you can't read this, it says, I like big apples and I cannot lie. So guess who's in the room walking around because Mr. Michaelbeck forgot to erase it. It's on the board the whole time that they're in here. I was just like, that's awesome. Life of a first grade teacher, let me tell you. But it is now almost 3:30. Is it really 3:30? Let me hold on. Wow, I'm actually not too bad of time. So I'm gonna try to get some stuff done before I head home. So we met with them afterwards. And they really, they really enjoyed everything that they had in their classrooms. So it was me, 2 4th grade teachers, 1 5th grade teacher. So they just asked us questions. Why did I put the chairs down? They had the mop in here. Anyway, so it was those people. And I mean, overall, they said that we were really good. They loved the classroom. They loved the way that they were working in the groups. They loved the way that, all the positive stuff that we had around our rooms. They loved our growth mindset stuff. So they did have a couple wonders, like having more depth of knowledge is what it was in the centers. They wanted to see more of that. Oh, okay, so we had the CIA this morning. We got that done. That was out of the way. Then they tell us, oh, we're having our Roswell Games tryouts. So that's where they do kind of like it's like Olympics, I guess, in a way, but it's for all the students in Roswell. And they do different, it's like track and field type stuff. So they did that. They had tryouts this morning. Only half my class goes because it's like students that are 2011, 2010. So some of my kids are 2012, so they didn't make it. So I had 10 students that went to that. So that kind of cut up our day a little bit too. But we did get our spider book thing done. So we got that thing up there. I'm trying to think of anything else that we did. We did not get to the nouns thing again. I don't know what, I can't get stuff done. But the testing is done, so I can just hit the ground running now at this point. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna get some stuff done so I can get out of here. I have a mess at my desk I need to clean off. By the way, the kids loved the addition rings. These things here, they loved them. They were a lot of fun. This was our recording sheet, so somebody's at my door. It is Wednesday. It is going to be early release, and they have specials today, so they'll have their computer library in PE today. The good thing is, like, even though it's a short day, I don't have any testing today, I don't have any district observations today, I don't have anything going on today, so it's gonna be really nice. I think we should be able to get quite a few bits of stuff done. So we'll see how that goes. I need to do a little bit more work on writing. So like yesterday, all I did was just go over what to do when you need to, I went over the writing folder, and then I went over what to do when they don't know how to spell a word. So, which I've done before with them, but it was kind of nice to have it as a lesson. I don't know how to describe it. But anyways, we're getting ready for parent-teacher conferences. So they're Thursday and Friday of next week, but I do them the whole week. So I've already sent home a parent-teacher conference form to the parents, and some of the parents have already signed up, but I've only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 students bring theirs back. No bueno about my extent of Spanish speaking. But today when we're doing our stuff, we're going to be going over our spider stuff. So we're getting ready for spiders, and usually I do some kind of foldable, which I'll go into more details. I need to make sure that I have everything ready because I'm going to take this with me so that way we can plan together. Let me go ahead and go over what's going on today. I still have these. I never ended up using them because we kept running out of time, and I wanted to make sure that we were doing the lesson and not gluing stuff down, so we ended up skipping it. But the great thing is we're doing them again today, so I might end up doing something with that and then have them build number sentences. Especially if I want to do decomposing numbers again though. Because what ended up happening was on Monday I ended up not doing the decomposing numbers just because we were running short on time. So I grabbed an easier lesson than this one, but this one actually is really easy. But we need more time practicing this stuff, like them understanding that you can break the number apart into smaller numbers. Anyway, so there's that. We ended up not doing our ABC order yesterday, but we do have a word scramble too, but I think I'm gonna do the ABC order first and save the word scramble for another time. And then they're doing a word find for their phonics skill today, so they have their words down at the bottom that they're going to be looking for in this, and this will go in their interactive notebook. We have something, what are we doing with the spider book? I forgot now. I'm going to come back to this, so put a pin in that. I'm going to be filming a intro to a video here in a second, so I'm going to be working on that. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking. I'll catch up with you guys after school, just because I have more time after school. And I need to make sure that I have all my stuff ready because I don't think we have another meeting with our principal today, but we might. I can't remember. Okay, let's see what we're doing today. We're doing vocabulary words and a vocabulary graphic organizer, which I might just take a piece of paper and have them fold it. And we'll put our vocabulary words on it. And then they'll illustrate their meaning. So for today, I need to go get the book to figure out what vocabulary words if we have. Anyway, so that's the plans for today, but it's like 7:10, which is really early. I get here really early. When Rudy's at home, I just leave whenever I feel like leaving because, plus he left all his he makes his iced coffee and he keeps it in a pitcher. I like to brew mine in the morning. I don't like to, but I usually brew mine in the morning, and then I have my chiller. I forget what it's called though. The little chiller thing that I pour it into, and then it cools it super fast. Well, he likes to brew his in like a whole batch, and then he just pours it out of the pitcher. And so he had some left over, so I have been using that. So that's saving me time because I don't have to make my coffee. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to stuff. And so I need to film this video and I need to figure out somewhere in my room to film it. Right, it is now, I don't know what time it is, 2:09. So I'm just vlogging really quick because I'm gonna have some people coming in to work on some more lesson plans. But look at the cookie that one of my students got me. Isn't that so cute? So I wanted to vlog really quick to vlog that because I'm going to eat it. I will check back later. So I had to get a flu shot today. That's not fun, but it's done, it's over with, and hopefully I won't get the flu. Because last year, I think it was last year or the year before, when they did flu shots, they found that the flu shot was like, didn't work or something. I don't know what it was, like the strain was bad or something, I don't know. So, but I did end up not getting the flu anyways, and right now, I'm waiting for my stuff to print so I can go make copies here in a second. That's the last one. I think it is. So I can go make my copies now. So I'm going to make some copies. So it's time to go home, so I hope you like what you saw. If you did, subscribe to my channel, click the little bell button to get notified every single time I post. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and follow me on all my social media. And until next time, don't forget to always be you. Bye.